are captured and commented upon. The commentary from Germany itself says that triangular cooperation should be entered in with the countries which are pre-agreeing with the principles that German government follows. And what are they following? Paris Declaration is one. And as you are aware, and it was mentioned in the morning, there are several countries which have not accepted Paris principles. So that debate, I'm sure you are not unaware of. So simply putting the fact that everything is hanky-dory when we are entering in triangular development cooperation and same principles should be applied, in my view, would not be correct because South-South cooperation is different. Now the point that effectiveness should be measured, effectiveness is a loaded term. Because OECD DAC has been using it with certain connotations which are not compatible with our idea of South-South cooperation. So those differences would have to be taken into account when we are trying to bring in impact assessment. And that is my problem with UNDP and GPEDC. Because UNDP left that neutral role that UNDP should have continued with, and they have aligned with GPEDC. As a result, the Central Secretariat's role that UN institution should have played both for OECD DAC as part of the Paris Principle, but as part of Nairobi Declaration, Buenos Aires Principles, Bandung, all should have been put together and South-South Cooperation Framework should have come up. But UN failed to give that leadership to the countries of the South. Now it is up to the South and the Southern think tanks to come up with their own solution and see how that impact assessment should be done. Now issue really is that the pace at which South-South cooperation is growing is not exactly the pace at which North-South cooperation is growing, despite of the differences in the magnitude. As a result, every year you find that the share in the total development finance quantum share of South-South cooperation is growing. As a result, as a researcher, I am worried that the research community should quickly come up with some solution to this problem. International institutions haven't delivered. So how, for instance, the New Development Bank or Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank would come up with the impact assessment methodology is a question we are worried about. In the BRICS summit in Goa in India, we raised that issue and we discussed that with our counterpart academic institutions. We cannot brush aside this question and we cannot allow the OECD DAC framework to be superimposed on the South-South cooperation, saying that we want delivery. Everyone wants delivery. But there are principles and those principles should be brought in the analytical framework to have what you call effective and we may call something else.
Yeah, but first I have to say that I share the idea with you. Of course, effectiveness is the part of the issue. Even we're just beginning to encourage countries to increase social cooperation and general cooperation as well. And we have to be aware with that kind of issues. I was the one who emphasized the importance of the indicators of the success or effectiveness. Yes, but we have also to look at what can be a main reference in building the indicator of successful. Well, we have actually high-level panels on social cooperation. We do have, but the progress is very slow if you look at it at the process of at the UN on social cooperation. The last meeting was in 2016, I guess. The prior meeting is in 2014, and I don't think there is a breakthrough approach agreed in the UN meetings on social cooperation. But what's quite interesting with the general cooperation then, of course, first traditional donors has reference on we call umbrella organization, which is OECD. But social cooperation they do at UN level, but not quite. By saying this, actually, I might be trying to be realistic, looking at the situation in pivotal countries or the emerging partner development cooperation. Yeah, realistic might be the best way, without ignoring the importance of the effectiveness. Until tomorrow, we can have discussion about, we can agree with indicators of international standard to effectiveness. If we can make it, then this conference this workshop is very successful.
I just want to give one example to support your opinions here. And there was a time when we were evaluated by the EU officer on our success. And that person was let's say, how you call it, interpreting the word efficiency in their way, let's say. For me, it was differently. So we had different understanding about what efficiency means. So I understand that. But for me, and the concept itself, the word efficiency, effectiveness, this is something we should not touch up more. I mean, we understand that have to go somewhere in this direction of the wording. But of course, the interpretation and the formula behind is different for the South Corporation. I understand that. But in general, it's just the same concept, just differently. I mean, this is what I understand.
Let me come back to you. The specific connotations vary so much. In 1996, when Singapore WTO ministerial happened, European Commission came out with a proposal on measuring total factor productivity. How you measure total factor productivity in agriculture. The proposal was led by France, but European Commission placed it. It got rejected in terms of how agriculture negotiations should go on. But now, last year, when we were negotiating the Sustainable Development Goal SDG related indicators, EU again brought in the proposal related to total factor productivity, the indicator. Now see, there is no problem. Everybody would be very happy to have all the factors contributing to the gains and total factor productivity as a win-win solution. But what do they want? They want landscaping to be done in the farm sites where factor production is to be done. So in the villages, landscaping is one of the factors which is going to contribute to total factor productivity of the farms. You tell me which developing country can afford to have village landscaping done to contribute to the farm size production? Can you do that? No one can do that. And we alerted our negotiators, India raised it, and we blocked that proposal by the European Commission in the negotiations on SDGs at the UN Office on Statistics. So this is the game in terms of bringing in concepts to raise the cost of production of the developing countries. I have a report here right now on this one, which I kept for myself to read in the flight, and this has come out from Council for Foreign Relations. And this says how to dismantle China's foreign exchange reserve. How to dismantle it. That's the objective. And then they say create awareness in China on SDG, raise social expenditure, and that's how you can weaken China's economy. Is that a game plan? Are we really committed to the idea of leaving no one behind? No. We are perpetuating the monopoly of the developed countries by inventing the concepts which are misleading. That's the politics. And this is not me who's saying, this is their own journal and their own publication from Washington DC which is saying this. So please understand the politics.
Thank you everybody for a very good discussion this afternoon. I think we will continue tomorrow. Yes, that's true. I think this afternoon we realized that triangular cooperation, of course, have advantage, but there are also a lot of challenges that we have to think about. But I think the most important point is that at least now we know what we are. Now we know what we are doing. Now we know somehow what are our challenges. I think this is the good point to move forward from these. Today I would like to thank all presenters since the morning, and also all the discussion, and also the conversation that we have. tonight we have dinner start from 6 o'clock. If you are here, we welcome everybody actually. It will be on the 5th floor, the restaurant on the 5th floor, the place where we have lunch. And tomorrow we will continue the discussion. We will focus particularly tomorrow the lesson learned and policy recommendation. I think we don't want just only discuss and then we cannot see what to go next. But the point is that we want to move from this point. So tomorrow there will be 2 sessions. The first one, we will look at the literature. We have 2 professors, 2 lecturers, 3 lecturers to show you somehow what literature talk about triangular cooperation, disadvantage or advantage. And then we will try to make somehow like the policy recommendation. Next step, what we should do together actually. Yeah, so thank you everybody for a long day today. Yeah, thank you.
Tomorrow I'm afraid that it will not be possible for me as a part of the country delegation to be part of any policy recommendation. We have sharp differences with the OECD viewpoint. And so it will not be possible. If you do make policy recommendations, we would like to disassociate us. If you would like to make policy recommendations,
Yes.
we would not like to be part of those policy recommendations. We will delegation.
Okay, that's
Actually, I'm not talking about the administrator of the time. I'm talking about the requirements for the students.
But some understanding on that would be very important. Some understanding broad.
Presentation, but we think we will not be part of any policy recommendation.
what do you mean by not a part of? I cannot include you in the
Czech Republic. No India. How come?
Sometimes, you know, with UNPA. But it's only
That makes sense. Nói cái bàiที่ไหน
Yeah, exactly. I'm keeping out of the country. No, I'm not going to do pieces. Very good. Anyway, all right.
Thank you.
I've been thinking for quite a while actually one day. Yeah, maybe because honestly I really want to related to the topic is related to China education, but it's really difficult to find certain topic not related to economy. Because most of them is related to economy. Politics, nobody knows. It's a little bit difficult. It's a scientific issue.
Yes. And go back. The presentation that UNDP made different from what is given. Is there some slide?
Probably updated. They have the updated. Thanks, Benjamin. That was really interesting.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
It's slightly different.
No, it's, I didn't realize you guys, but I was you made one comment about how speed was an issue. So I wondered where that came from. I know that this is an issue for you. So I wondered, because South Corporation is all about speed, right? Because at the project level, I think you're very much participation and how we design the
Well, it's something that we realize. It's kind of, but whenever a request comes, 5 p.m. December 18th, and facing the British tomorrow night. And it's the first time we get a request like that. Yeah, but we did. And we actually submitted 21 proposals the next day. And then that whole range of No. Sure. The way that a lot of it has to do with I'm not saying it's but we're no better than this. So there's minimum standards in procedures, and we're not necessarily speaking up. We're not slowing down. When you then add a third party, then it starts getting even more complicated. Supported by the pathway. Ghana wants to buy and they requested some last late November. I forgot about it, didn't really know what it meant, and then they asked around and it was Christmas and Chinese New Year. And in a 4-month period, very similar.
Right, exactly. So they use that mechanism.
China. Had it done before Christmas. But because of it's a language issue, there's an understanding of, there's one thing that I didn't mention is that even though they had this very rigid standard, everybody's involved, everybody agrees, when it comes down to actual activity,
So you have to very follow and then
then this process is introduces uncertainty
so that's part of
on
the
both sides as to what to do and how to do it. And then
yes,
manage for that.
and that's where we come in.
Must be
And say,
credible.
Yeah.
okay guys, let's run it.
So,
Okay.
So, but we can't push too hard because we alienate either party. Sure. Sure.
hopefully they're dealt with somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, that
So you
doesn't
just
matter.
kind of get on with the stuff and helping out to kind of tackle that, which I think makes sense.
Yeah. It's also different from donor to donor, as in.
Sure, of course. You know, if it's America, they can't keep their noses out of it, right?
Or different.
More difficult. Yeah.
Where Denmark's hands up.
Different in the modern era, let's put it that way. It's different in the old days.
Oh,
I would like a drink. Not.
I can't believe I haven't seen sunlight all day.
Yes.
In a country where it's 30 degrees.
Yeah. Well, you should actually enjoy the sunlight because you don't get any of it.
This is 2 months ago when I call you.
You're in a fast for 3 months for?
Dinner is like 6:30. 6 o'clock on the 5th. Yeah. Are we meeting at 1? No. I think it's a set menu, right? It's not the buffet.
It's a set menu.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Oh, professional. So we are sure of a real good photo. Okay, one more? All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, see you.
Good first day.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
อยากคุยเลยไม่ต้องเกิดผมหน้าก็พูดแล้วก็